Try to take the good with the bad and just let them know. You go into prison.
The Harris family has always lived in the spotlight, but this latest update from T.I. and Tiny's household has left fans shaken to the core. After weeks of eerie silence and growing online speculation, the family finally broke their quiet to share a heartbreaking message that sent shockwaves through the entertainment world.
You can talk to me. Until then, ain't nothing going. Call who you need to call, do what you need to do. Ain't nothing happening. No money, no beers, no partying, no sections, nothing. You put me and mine on the motherfucking flyer, give me everything. And if you can't, don't play with me. I don't know if y'all from here, but don't play with me in this city. It's my motherfucking city. Don't play with me in this city.
According to insiders, the statement wasn't easy to release. It reportedly came after long discussions, emotional breakdowns, and a realization that the truth could no longer stay private. The tone of the message was heavy, filled with raw emotion, pain, and a sense of exhaustion that fans could feel between every word. While the family didn't reveal every detail publicly, the wording left little doubt that they're dealing with something serious, something that's deeply personal and devastating. The Harris family story has always been one of triumphs and trials. From reality TV fame to chart-topping success, T.I. and Tiny became one of hip-hop's most recognizable power couples. But behind the cameras, they've endured countless storms, from legal troubles to public scandals and personal struggles involving their children. Yet through it all, they've always projected strength. That's why this recent update feels different. It doesn't sound like the usual PR damage control or celebrity apology. Instead, it feels like a genuine cry for space, reflection, and healing. Sources close to the family say this statement came after an incredibly difficult few months marked by tension, health scares, and emotional distance within the household.
It's a lot easier when we're living under one roof. Now we just have to schedule time to have talks like this.
What's up?
I was trying to get to the bottom of things with King, trying to see if he
Huh? Whoa. Where you coming up with the word?
because King got a little friend, and he be in love, like he's a lover boy.
You having
No, I'm not, I'm a virgin. It's other things.
that between him and his poem. Let him and his poem have the best time of their life.
Now I ain't talking about no phone.
What is you talking about?
A girl is involved.
A girl is involved.
Yes.
I'm being responsible because I could have been one.
You supposed to know better than being out there and engaging in adult activity. Don't let a temporary itch dig you out a permanent ditch.
That's something Tip knows all about. Maybe he should be taking his own advice.
Fans quickly connected the update to T.I. and Tiny's son, King Harris, whose recent public outbursts and viral moments have stirred controversy online. King has been in headlines for everything from his wild Instagram live rants to confrontations at public events, and the stress from that spotlight has clearly weighed on the family. Insiders claim that King's behavior has been a major source of concern, with both T.I. and Tiny trying to balance tough love with understanding. They reportedly reached a breaking point recently, leading to deep family talks and, eventually, this emotional statement. The message, described as heartfelt but somber, reportedly touched on themes of mental health, family unity, and the struggles of parenting under constant scrutiny. It wasn't just about one person. It was about the toll that fame, criticism, and public exposure take on an entire family trying to hold things together. What's even more telling is how the family's tone shifted. In the past, T.I. was known for responding to controversy with bravado and defiance. This time, the message was softer, almost defeated, a sign that whatever's happening has gone beyond public perception and into private heartbreak. For years, fans watched them handle drama with resilience, but this latest development shows that even the strongest public figures can be brought to their knees by pain they can't control. The Harris family's openness has created a rare moment of empathy in a culture often quick to judge, and now the world is watching, hoping they find peace amid the chaos. As more details surface, those close to the Harris family are describing the situation as emotionally draining and deeply personal. Reports suggest that the family's internal issues have been building quietly for months, hidden beneath their polished public image.
GOAT reasons you going viral. I graduated. That's the only good thing they posted of me going viral.
The best one for me is King Latifah.
Ah!
Teeth Keith.
I ain't never get my t-shirts made. T-shirts.
Hey, well, to tell you the teach. Yeah.
Between managing careers, relationships, and the constant spotlight on their children, cracks began to show. Sources claim that what finally pushed the family to speak out was a combination of exhaustion and pressure, the overwhelming need to address speculation before rumors took on a life of their own. Insiders reveal that Tiny, usually the emotional glue of the family, played a major role in encouraging transparency. She reportedly felt that silence was only fueling misinformation and that honesty, even if painful, was the only way forward. The family's message reportedly touched on themes of healing, understanding, and setting boundaries, a tone far different from their usual media statements. It hinted at struggles behind closed doors, emotional distance, and the toll of constant criticism. The wording reflected not just grief, but guilt. Guilt over trying to manage public expectations while privately dealing with issues that fame can't fix. According to a close friend of the couple, T.I. has been visibly affected by the situation. Known for his confidence and calculated composure, he's allegedly been more withdrawn, focusing on keeping his household together. Some insiders even mentioned that this experience has humbled him, reminding him that no amount of success or reputation can shield a man from family pain. Meanwhile, King Harris continues to be at the center of speculation. His social media presence, often filled with brash confidence and controversial remarks, has made him both a trending topic and a target for criticism. But those close to him paint a different picture, a young man struggling to balance the expectations that come with his famous last name and his desire to carve out his own identity. The constant scrutiny, they say, has created tension between him and his parents, especially as he's transitioned from childhood fame to adulthood under the public eye. The family's statement subtly addressed this by emphasizing compassion and patience, signaling that they're not giving up on each other even in the face of conflict. The public's reaction has been overwhelmingly emotional. Social media timelines are flooded with messages of support, prayers, and empathy. Many fans are admitting that they took the family's strength for granted, forgetting that behind the cameras and money are real people dealing with real struggles. The Harris family has always represented resilience, from T.I.'s early legal battles to Tiny's health challenges. But this time, the fight feels different.
My name King, you know it, and your mama know it. On game what? On game what?
Children gonna be children. Kids will be kids, man. You know what I'm saying? I expect that from them. I expect them to do the wrong thing.
This time, it's not about image or reputation. It's about survival, unity, and holding on to what truly matters when the lights fade. As the news spreads, fans and industry peers alike are coming to the family's defense. What makes this situation so powerful is how human it feels. In an era where celebrities often hide their pain behind filters and PR statements, the Harris family's openness has struck a nerve. The honesty in their words made it clear that the pain isn't for show. It's something that's been bubbling beneath the surface for far too long. Those who followed T.I. and Tiny's journey from T.I. and Tiny, the family hustle, know how much of their real lives they've shared with the public. From raising children to managing fame, their story has always reflected the highs and lows of success. But this moment feels like a breaking point, a raw, unfiltered chapter that even reality TV couldn't script. What's especially heartbreaking is how this latest update mirrors the silent struggles so many families face. The pressures of parenthood, generational expectations, and the constant balancing act between discipline and compassion have always been difficult. But when those challenges play out in public, the pain multiplies. For years, T.I. has prided himself on being a guiding figure, a father who speaks on principles, structure, and accountability. But even the strongest leaders stumble when faced with emotional chaos inside their own home. Insiders say that the recent months have been some of the hardest in his life, not because of fame or money, but because of family tension that no amount of success could fix.
I don't wish it on him, you
Right.
know what I'm saying? I don't wish it on him. And I love him through it. Whatever he's going through, I love him through it. Much criticism as I receive about my son, I would like to shed light on the fact.
Fans who once criticized King for his rebellious behavior are now viewing things differently. Many are expressing empathy, realizing that his actions might have been symptoms of deeper pain rather than arrogance. The Harris family's message seems to have shifted public perception from judgment to compassion. Online, people are now using hashtags like #prayers for the Harrises and #family over fame, turning what could have been gossip into a collective moment of understanding. It's a reminder that even families who appear perfect from the outside can be fighting silent battles behind the scenes. Still, the statement left many questions unanswered. What exactly caused the family to reach this breaking point? Was it King's behavior or something deeper that hasn't yet been revealed? The speculation continues, but one thing is clear. The Harris family is standing together, even if they're standing in pain. Their transparency has given the world a rare look into the price of fame and the cost of family struggle. As the dust settles, more insiders are shedding light on how the family is coping behind the scenes. Tiny, according to those close to her, has become the emotional core of the household. While T.I. has been busy managing external pressures and trying to protect his son from public backlash, Tiny has reportedly focused on keeping everyone grounded and emotionally stable. Friends say she's been holding private family gatherings, therapy sessions, and heart-to-heart talks aimed at rebuilding trust and peace inside the home. Sources claim that she's been adamant about prioritizing mental health, something she's spoken about quietly in the past. After years of public scrutiny and endless rumors, Tiny is now focusing on healing instead of performance, making sure that whatever the family releases to the world comes from truth, not optics. Meanwhile, T.I. is said to be struggling with the weight of being both a father and a public figure. He's reportedly cut back on appearances and business deals to spend more time at home, focusing on his role as a leader within the family. Insiders describe him as reflective, humbled, and protective, a man trying to navigate fatherhood under a microscope. Those close to him say he feels conflicted. On one hand, he wants to defend his family from public criticism, but on the other, he understands the need for accountability and change. It's a complex dynamic that many parents can relate to, especially when raising children in a world where every mistake becomes viral content. King Harris, on the other hand, has been staying unusually quiet since the update went public. Fans noticed he's taken a step back from social media, leading some to believe that he's taking time to reflect. Insiders confirm that the family is prioritizing unity right now, focusing on communication rather than public appearances. While it's unclear whether the update was directly about King, it's obvious that his situation has deeply affected the entire household. Some say this could be the turning point for him, the moment where he matures beyond the chaos and begins to understand the weight of his platform. The Harris family's situation has become a symbol of what so many celebrity families face but rarely reveal. Beneath the designer clothes, red carpets, and social media smiles lies the same fragility that affects any household: love tested by stress, pride broken by misunderstanding, and the struggle to stay united in a world built to tear you apart. In many ways, the Harris family's pain has reminded the world that money and fame can't buy emotional stability, that even the strongest families are human at their core. The conversation surrounding T.I. and Tiny's family has shifted from gossip to compassion, marking a rare moment of unity in pop culture. Fans, peers, and even critics are rallying around them, recognizing that this isn't just another celebrity drama. It's a human story unfolding in real time. The Harris family's willingness to share their pain publicly has created a ripple effect across social media, with other artists and families opening up about their own struggles. It's as if their vulnerability gave others permission to admit that behind the fame and fortune, there's exhaustion, doubt, and a longing for peace. Industry insiders say that T.I. and Tiny's transparency might also spark a larger conversation about mental health in the entertainment industry. For years, the couple has represented success against all odds, but now they're showing a side rarely seen: the cost of that success. The statement has also reminded fans that parenting in the public eye is one of the hardest roles imaginable. Balancing discipline with love, guidance with privacy, and fame with normalcy is a challenge even the strongest families struggle to master. The Harris family's honesty may be the first step toward a much-needed cultural shift, one that prioritizes healing over headlines. For now, the family is focusing on rebuilding. Friends close to them say they're taking time away from the spotlight to reconnect, spend quiet moments together, and redefine what peace means in their lives. While the public continues to speculate, those closest to them insist that the message wasn't about scandal, it was about truth. A truth that fame can't hide, and one that every family eventually faces in its own way. The Harrises are hurting, but they're still standing, and that resilience is exactly what has kept fans loyal through every storm. This heartbreaking update has reminded the world that strength doesn't mean perfection. Sometimes it means admitting that things aren't okay and finding the courage to face them publicly. And in that vulnerability, the Harris family has shown something more powerful than fame. They've shown humanity. And that's the full story behind T.I. and Tiny's emotional family update. A rare moment of truth in an industry built on image. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more deep dives into the stories shaping celebrity culture and the real lives behind the headlines.